going on? Today I'm going to be showing you how I get a sleek style with my TWA. First things first, I always want to start off with my hair first. I never do my makeup, especially before I do this style or any of my styles, just simply because when I put product in my hair, a lot of the times the product does come down on the sides of my face and my forehead. So let's say you already got a beat face and you start wetting down your hair and putting your product on, you are going to run into some issues. But just for the sake of the video so that I don't look crazy, all I did was, in case you're wondering, I have translucent powder on my face. I don't have any concealer, no pressed powder or anything. Translucent powder, brows, mascara, and some lip color. That's it. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to take my hair out of my little wrap thing here. So this is typically a style that I do when it's a wash day, just simply because I put a lot of product in my hair for this style. So let's say if you have freshly clean hair, I mean, you could totally do this if you want to, but I try to do it as close to wash day as possible. I did wear my hair in this style yesterday, but the reason why I did not wash it was because I wanted to show you guys how I got the style. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm just going to kind of get my hair out of its mold here. For those of you wondering about my natural hair, it is about I'm in between 4, not a 4A, not 4C, so I'm right in the middle, 4B, and I do have wash and go hair. I know that's a big question for a lot of people as well. So the first thing I'm going to do is grab a towel. This towel is not dirty, it's just stained with hair color, so don't try to clock me, it's clean. But I'm just going to take a spray bottle and I'm just going to begin to spray my hair. Tilt my head back just a little bit. And you want to make sure you get your hair as saturated as possible. Otherwise, you're going to have a hard time molding your hair down. If you want to, you could just put your head in the sink and wet your hair, because you really want your hair to be as wet as possible for this style. And my mirror is down today. I kind of have a little bit of a new setup here. You guys can't see it though, so if you see me like looking down, it's just because my mirror is a little bit further down than it typically is when I do my makeup videos. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take some Jamaican black castor oil, and I just like to always put a little oil in my hair before I put any additional styling products in. And this one is by Shea Moisture. I just started using this one. Before I was using the Palmer's Cocoa Butter Hair Oil, but for some reason Target was out of everything when I went in there, so I was like, you know what, I'll go with this one. Alright, next I'm just going to take a comb and I'm just going to comb through my hair. Keep in mind, I already have product in my hair from yesterday. So if you need to use a detangler or leave-in conditioner, please do so, because I don't want anyone ripping out their hair. My hair doesn't really get too tangly, so I can normally get through it fairly easily. The strands of my hair itself are fine, but I have a lot of it, so it's very dense and my hair is thick. And of course, whenever you're going through and detangling your hair, make sure you're using a wide tooth comb. Next up, I'm going to take this Mazzani styling prep set. This is wrap lotion basically, so for those short styles where you're molding or finger waving or whatnot, that's what this is. So I'm just going to take this. Now this is going to look a little obsessive, but because my hair is so thick and dense, I have to put a lot of product in it, otherwise it won't stay down. So just saturate your hair really, really well with your wrap lotion. On New Year's Eve when I did my hair, actually, because I was going to try to finger wave it, but then I just wasn't feeling it, and I already had this foaming lotion in my hair, and I must say, it made my curls pop out a lot. I don't think this is anything that I would use on my hair on a regular basis, just simply because I felt like a couple of days later my hair did feel a little dry. But like I said, if it's your last day before washing your hair and you just need something to keep it down or control it, this is what I would use. And I'll have to check to see how much the Mazzani foaming lotion retails for. I get mine from Cosmoprof, so that's not the retail store. Some other ones, my mom, she's had short hair all of my life. She's always had like that funky Halle Berry haircut. She uses Motions. That's another one if you were looking for a cheaper alternative. Okay, so next up, pick your part. Whatever side you like to put your part on. I always flip my part, and I encourage my clients to always switch their part as well, because think about it. If you're parting your hair on the same side for days and weeks and years at a time, you're going to probably start to feel like you're losing hair in that part, but you're really not. It's just basic wear and tear. So flip your part around. Since I did mine here yesterday, I would always part mine on this side. This is my right side for years at a time. And then at one point I was just like, Jesus, am I going bald? And I was just like, no, I still have hair follicles there. It just got a little worn out. So we're going to part on this side today. And the key for this style is going to be an obsessive amount of product. I know there are probably a couple of girls like, I have thick hair, or that's not going to work for my hair. It will work for your hair. It's just going to be a matter of products. Natural hair is tricky because there's no formula. What works for my hair might not work for your hair, so that's definitely something you have to keep in mind. Alright, so get your part. Figure how far over you want to go and how far back you want to take it. I'm going to take mine a little further over than usual. Look at my roots, good grief. I don't know, I've really been debating going back to dark. You guys let me know, should I color my hair back to dark or just leave it light? I got it trimmed on the sides a little bit on Monday, and I put a toner on it just simply because I felt like I was looking brassy. But let me know. I don't know how I feel. I don't know what to do. I was looking at some of my old pictures with my dark hair, and I'm just like, oh, I miss my dark hair, but I don't know. We'll see. Alright, so I got my parting, smoothing that around. Now once I get my part and everything set, there might be like in a couple of areas where I feel like I just need a little bit more. The back and the crown of my head, of course, is just like thick. It's all get out, so I always put a little there and just a little extra on the sides. Alright, next, take a smoothing brush. Next, take a smoothing brush. This is Evolve. It's very, very soft, so it's not going to hurt your head. And then I just begin to smooth down my hair. Now, see, this is what I'm talking about. This is why, Lord Jesus, I got water dripping everywhere. This is why I don't do my makeup prior to, otherwise it would be all messed up. So I'm just taking this brush and I'm just smoothing my hair down. Okay, next up, because like I said, I have thick hair, sometimes we need to go in with a little bit more reinforcement. So this, you can't see it because all the words are scratched off, but this is the Eco Styler Gel. So what I will do next is just take some of this, rub it in my hands, and then definitely on the sides, because the sides of my hair always have a mind of their own. They want to curl up and do their own thing. So I'm going to put that here, and the back of my head, and just any other areas where you feel like you need it. Especially in those thicker areas, because you really want this to lay nicely. And see, this is why, once again, you want to do this on your wash day, because it is a lot of product. And I guarantee if you wake up, if you try to rock this out for another day or two, you're going to have so much product in your hair, it's basically going to be hard to do anything with it. Alright, so now here is where we're going to get a little funky. Now, if you want to like lay your baby hair, smooth things down, I always do this on the sides of my hair. Listen, I'm probably about to piss a lot of people off right now, but can we please, this is just me, this is just my preference, this is just my style, so if you don't agree with me, that's fine, but I only like the whole baby hair and laying the edges down on short hair. I don't care what anyone else says. I feel like on long hair, it looks weird. It's just like, why do you have all this long hair and then all these edges just on the side. Like, it looks a little crazy. Now, I love it on short hair pixie cuts when they have the waves going. To me, that makes sense. But on longer hair, I'm just like, what? And then I get it with wigs. You know, if you're doing wigs, lace fronts or whatnot, yeah, of course, you know, you want to blend it out. But I feel like so many people, they just have way too much. I'm just like, why are your, I'm just like, why do you think it's necessary to have that much baby hair? It looks crazy to me. That's just my opinion. What do y'all think about that? Leave me some comments below. Is it just me? Is it just me? Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just weird. But I'm just like, good grief. And it just, I don't know. It just looks very unnatural. I think I like it on shorter hair just simply because it's shorter hair. I feel like it blends better. But hey, what do I know? What do I know? Okay, next up, I am just smoothing down the back of my hair. I wish Murillo was here so that way he could get footage of the back of my head, but that's okay. And then I typically have a hard time, like the sides of my hair always wants to spring back up, so I have to make sure I put enough product on the sides to hold it down. And like I said, everyone's hair is different, so you just have to go with the flow of your hair. I think the one thing that I am learning on my personal natural hair journey is you cannot plan out your styles, all right? There have been so many times where I've had some ideas, and I'm just like, oh yeah, I'm going to do this on my hair, and it doesn't work. Scratch that. Wake up in the morning, look at your hair, work with what your hair has going on, because you will stress yourself out and have yourself so frustrated trying to make your hair do what you want it to do, when in reality you have to go with the flow, because natural hair, like, you never know what your hair is going to do in the morning. You just don't. Some mornings it's like, okay, cool. Other mornings it's like, okay, I don't know what to do. So your best bet is to just go with it. If you have thicker hair like me, this Eco Styling Gel is going to be your best friend. And you're probably thinking, oh my gosh, that's so much product. You are absolutely correct. It is a lot of product. So next up, once you've got everything nice and molded how you like it, take any kind of shine spray. I'm going to take a little bit of this hair oil that I have here, and I just spray that on my hair just to kind of give it a little bit of shine. And then after that, the last step here, I like to take some of my micellar water, and I typically have it on a cotton round, but I can't find any right now, so I'm just going to take it on the towel, and then this is just going to get any residue that you may have left over on your hair. This is very important that you really go back and get off any product, because this has happened to me before. I'll go upstairs to do my makeup and I start putting my makeup on, and then it kind of gets kind of patchy, and it's like almost like it's flaking off of my face. At one point I was like, oh my god, do I have dry skin? But it was just the product was stuck to the side of my face. Alright guys, so that is going to complete the look. This is my sleek teeny weeny afro style. Like I said, give this a try, especially if you think you have, a lot of girls that think they have super thick hair or coarse hair, they think they can't do this. You can. The key is make sure your hair is saturated. If you don't start off with your hair wet enough, you're going to have a hard time. Saturate it. Make sure you have products that's going to hold it down, and I guarantee you're probably going to have way better luck than you think. Alright, also don't forget, but like I said, on wash hair day, that's when I think this style is appropriate. Alright, so I hope you guys like this style. Let me know down below what you think about it, and also if you try it, please let me know. Alright guys, so I will see you in my next video. Have a good one.